So here's some team bodybuilding advice, some advice for you guys who are just new to lifting. There are 4 key principles that you want to focus on for developing a great physique and progressing in the gym. So first of all, what you want to focus on is basing your workouts around compound lifts. Now I advise a program that follows mostly a legs, chest, back, shoulders, arms split. Now a lot of people will say, no, you should just focus on doing an upper body and a lower body day. That's their advice, but I believe that if you want to build like a bodybuilder physique, you need to train like a bodybuilder. So start early and get into the habit of training like that. Now, the second thing I want to say is focus on compound lifts during these workouts. So if on your leg day you want to be doing a squat, on your back day you want to be doing either a deadlift or a bent over barbell row. On your shoulder day you want to be doing an overhead press. On your arm day you want to be doing some barbell curls, some close grip bench press. Once you get those mastered, those main key lifts, you want to start to throw in additional exercises. So on your leg day, if you're doing a squat, you want to be doing some leg extensions, some hamstring curls, some leg press, and obviously be training your calves. Now, once you've got your program mastered and you're basing your workouts around compound lifts, then from there, all you need to do is progress, meaning that you're increasing the weight as frequently as possible and still getting the same rep ranges. Meaning that if you're doing a barbell squat and you're getting 10 reps with a certain weight, say it's 135 pounds or 60 kilograms, well, in a few weeks, you want to try and get that 60 kilograms to about 65 kilograms and still be hitting it for the same amount of sets and reps. So, for example, say it's 3 sets of 10, you're matching that. If you do that, then that means you're progressing in the gym, you're going to build more muscle. So, if you're doing it in pounds, if you're lifting 135 pounds, you want to try and get that 135 pounds to 145 pounds and use the same principle. That means you're progressing. So once you have mastered that and you're basing your workouts around compound exercises, you've got the correct programming for yourself, then those principles are going to take you so far. But people, especially team bodybuilders who are just new to lifting, fall around these areas and go wrong. So the second thing is do not be doing these fucking YOLO workouts, which you see so many people doing, which is like if you go into the gym and you're just new to lifting and you don't know what muscle you're training before you go into the gym, you're not fucking Jay Cutler. You can't just go in and not know what workout you're doing and just go by feel because you've had no experience. So you can't set your workout up for success because you don't know what you're doing. You need to follow a program, and that's the most important thing is if you stick to your program, it means that you can monitor your progress and see how far you're coming and notice and reevaluate how your workouts are and how they work for you so that you can progress. So don't be doing these style of workouts where you don't know what you're doing, and that falls under so many levels. The first and worst thing that you can do is not actually know what muscle you're training. So if you just go into the gym and you're like, right, I'll do some bench press, I'll do some pull-ups, and I'll do some leg press, that's not going to get you great results because you're not actually following a specific program that's going to get you great results, and you're not going to be able to monitor your recovery. So you want to go in with the intention of what muscle you're training. Second of all, you need to know what exercises you're doing. You need to follow a routine. So you can't just go in one day and do some chest flies and then the next week go in and do some barbell bench, because you'll not be able to monitor what progress you're getting. And that falls under the third thing, is that you're using the same weights. Don't go in some chest day and lift a really heavy weight for like 2 reps and then go in the next chest day and do a really light weight and you don't actually monitor what you're doing. You need to focus on what weight you're lifting and then progress from there. So stop doing these YOLO workouts and follow a specific program, and with that progress and you'll get great results. Third of all, you need to pick your gym partners so wisely. Now, don't be going in with your full fucking entourage. Like, don't be going in with about 30 people. Like, the amount of times that I see, like, people who are just new to lifting, like teens, and they're going in with, like, 6 people, and they're all doing the bench press. Like, that's okay for moral support. But even if you still want to go, the 6 of you together, you need to be doing different workouts in that day. Like, the maximum amount of people that you want to have with you on a lift is 1 person. Because if you have any more, your rests are definitely going to be too long. you aren't going to have the same strength. So you're going to be stripping off weights, putting on weights again, which is just going to be more time wasted. So pick your gym partners. You want to usually pick someone who's better than you so that you're constantly chasing them and trying to progress. And make sure you pick someone who's enthusiastic about lifting. You need to pick someone who's more determined than you, because that's going to make sure that they're going to the gym frequently. So that means, like, if you're phoning your gym partner and you're wanting to go to the gym today, well, if you ring them and they say they're too tired and they don't go to the gym, more than likely you're going to fall back and not go either. That's a poor gym partner, and there's so many people like that. So you set it up that you train, say for example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and that you and your gym partner go those days no matter what. And if you have that set up with a gym partner, then that's great. That means that you have someone to go with you and you're going to feel more comfortable and you're going to be able to progress with them. So pick your gym partners wisely. And the final thing is that you want to focus on your form throughout every single lift. You will think, and this is the same for everyone who's new to lifting, you will think that you are doing the form right. More than likely, you're performing an exercise wrong. And that's just the way it is for most people who start lifting. Like if say you're doing a barbell curl, a lot of people who are new to lifting will do a barbell curl and jerk it like this, go like, ugh, like that. And they'll think in their head that they're just doing the perfect form like this. So what you need to do is that you perfect your form. So you either maybe get a personal trainer for the first few weeks, or you ask a fitness instructor, or you train with an advanced lifter who can show you the correct form. And then once you've mastered your form, you want to stick with that. So if you watch my videos, and my style of training is that I always train to failure and push my muscle to the max. If you're just new to lifting, you don't want to use this style because you could injure yourself. You just want to stick to a basic routine. So say you're going into the gym and you're training chest, just do 3 sets of 10 in the bench press and try and progress with those amount of reps by just putting on more weight over time. And then once you train for a few months or maybe a year, you'll have mastered your own body. Your intuition will tell you what to do. If you feel like, you know what, I haven't been injured, I don't get any pain, I know I'm performing these exercises right, then start to progress and maybe train to failure. So what I mean is if you're doing, say, some seated dumbbell curls, just stick to keeping your elbows by your side and just only using the biceps. Don't use any sort of swinging movement to try and get out those extra reps. Just, if you want to train to failure, just make sure that you push it until your muscle goes to failure that you're training, meaning your biceps. So if you're doing some dumbbell curls, just go until you can't move the dumbbell anymore. Don't be jerking your back trying to get it up, because you could put yourself at risk of injury unless you're an advanced lifter. So there you have it. There are the 4 key things for team bodybuilders to focus on. The first thing is base your workouts around compound lifts. The second thing is don't be doing these fucking YOLO workouts. Make sure you have a specific program that you're following and stick to it. The third thing is pick your gym partner so wisely, because that's the person who's going to be progressing with you. And if you have someone who's hungry and wants to get great results, well, you're going to fucking pick up that energy and you're going to feed off it, and you're just going to be a fucking force to be reckoned with. And the fourth thing is focus on form. That's one of the most important things, because if you don't have your form right, then you could injure yourself and fucking stop your whole bodybuilding career on the fucking spot. So there you have it. There's some team bodybuilding advice. Follow it and get great results. Boom.